What up, everybody? This is OP here at Serato, and I'm here to talk to you about some exciting things that are happening today, right now. The first thing is this: Serato DJ Lite 1.1 and Serato DJ Pro 2.1 are now available for you to download. Inside of them are a couple of things. The first thing is this: there's now streaming with TIDAL and SoundCloud in both of those platforms. This is amazing. Think about millions and millions of songs that you can stream and play at the tip of your finger just by typing it in. It pops up in your decks and you're playing, you're rocking. Both of these catalogs are huge, vast amount of music between different genres, artists. You're gonna have a lot of fun with that. This is great. The second thing is this: we've added in a new expansion pack. It's called Serato Play. This is the first time where you can use Serato in its full capability without being connected to any hardware. No mixer, no controller, just your computer, and being able to have full access to everything inside of Serato. It comes with a crossfader, volume faders, EQs, filters. You can use all of your effects and expansion packs inside of it. It's really, really great. This is the first time ever for this to happen with Serato, so this is a really, really great thing. Hardware-less DJing at your fingertips. This is exciting. The next thing is this: the Rane 72, this beautiful mixer. I love it a lot. We've added some updates to it. Thank you to the people at Rane for helping us make this all happen. We've now added in post-fader effects with the internal Serato effects. So if you're doing an echo or a delay or some type of timed reverb or such, you can now do post-fader effects, volume fader, crossfader with this mixer. It's really sounding great. We've also added support for the Mixars PRIMO controller. So this controller, which I'll show it to you in a little bit, 2-channel controller. It's got a bunch of great features on it. It's super light. It sounds amazing with a great sound card on it. I love this controller a lot, and I think you guys who are doing controller stuff are gonna love it too. So we now have support for that in Serato DJ Pro 2.1. We're also doing a reset for all the Pro free trials. So if you're on Serato DJ Lite and you wanna try to test out Pro to see if you like it, you now have 14 days to be able to jump in, play around with it, see if you like it. If you do, then you can go ahead and purchase it, or you can do a subscription and be playing with it. You can download Serato DJ Pro 2.1 and also Serato DJ Lite 1.1 right now. Now I'm gonna give you the URLs for this, but inside the comments inside the live stream, we'll also have the links for you to be able to click on it and be able to get it. So for Serato DJ Pro, go to serato.com/DJ/Pro/downloads and get 2.1 right now. And for Serato DJ Lite, you're gonna go to serato.com/DJ/Lite/downloads and get Lite right now and get busy. During this live stream, we're gonna be doing, a bunch of giveaways for the Serato DJ Suite. So make sure that you pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm gonna be throwing out some little gems for you, and then I'm gonna ask you a question, and based upon that question, you'll jump in the comments, give an answer, and hopefully some of you get this right, and you'll get the Serato DJ Suite all included. Inside of the Serato DJ Suite is Serato Play, so you're gonna get that for free as well. So this is a great opportunity for you to get some free stuff in your hands. Our social team is online right now. They're answering questions, so if you have the questions, you have comments, jump in, ask them. They'll hit you right back. We'll get busy with it. So let's actually jump into a license giveaway right now. Let's just get it started. Hopefully some of you guys will get a chance to win this. So we're gonna give away 5 Serato DJ Suite licenses. The question is this, and I've already mentioned it a few times. I'm not gonna name what it is, but I've mentioned it. So this is what the question is. Name the new expansion pack for Serato DJ Lite and Serato DJ Pro. Once again, name the new expansion pack for Serato DJ Lite and Serato DJ Pro. Go. Okay, cool. Let's talk about streaming inside of Serato DJ Pro, inside of Serato DJ Lite. We now have it with SoundCloud and also with TIDAL. If you don't have a subscription to either one of these services, you can go to their website, sign up, and get 1 month free trials for both of those services, right? So you can get around, dig around, play around, find some things that you like, see if you like it, and then start to pay for it later on if you like it, right? Which I think you will, and you probably should. Okay. This is going to give you access to so many different songs. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a TIDAL subscriber at first. So So, okay, cool, let me try it out, see how it works. I started putting in just random names inside of Tidal, and stuff started populating like by numbers of different artists, different genres, all kind of different things that I'm into. I was quite amazed by how great the catalog is for Tidal. I've been with SoundCloud for a while, and I know that there's so many different indie tracks that I love, plus major stuff that I like with labels that have deals with SoundCloud. I can find all this new music and old music between both of these services now and use them to DJ with. So great. Now, why is this great? Number of different things. Think about all the songs that you have access to, the millions and millions of songs at your fingertip. You might not have a lot of money to spend on MP3s and WAV files and AFFs of your favorite songs, but with a subscription, you'll have access to millions of songs at your fingertip at any given point in time. So you can play songs when you're with your friends, potentially for gigs, if you're connected to great Wi-Fi, or any other situation. Again, just punching in, they show up, they play high quality, and they sound really great. Now, my partner, Mr. Sonny James, one of the AR representatives here at Serato, does a party called the Body Rock in San Francisco. And he was just telling me that he was using the beta of this to DJ because he was at a place that had a really strong Wi-Fi connection, and he was able to play the whole night, going through Tidal and finding songs and rocking and making it happen. When someone made a really great request that he wanted to be able to drop into the mix, he could literally go through Tidal, find the song, pop it in, play it, and it sounded incredible. He was on really, really strong Wi-Fi, so this really worked well for him. And we suggest that you're always on strong Wi-Fi in order to be able to use this. If you're in a place where this Wi-Fi might be spotty, this might not be the thing for you to be able to do. But at home, in the right situations where there's strong Wi-Fi, this is a great tool for you to be able to have music, to be able to get to your audience at any given point in time. So for all you mobile DJs, you wedding DJs, corporate guys, so on and so forth, if you have access to group Wi-Fi, this is a great tool. All right, so let's talk about how streaming works. I'm gonna go to the setup and go to library and display, and under that, you'll see music streaming. And you'll have the option for Tidal and also for SoundCloud. Now, I'm already logged into Tidal, so it's all there, and if I wanted to, I could also log into SoundCloud too. When I go back to my library, I'll see that Tidal is now available for me to be able to use, right? If I was logged into SoundCloud, it would also be available for me to use there too. So if you go to tidal.com/Serato, or you go to soundcloud.com/Serato HQ, you'll be able to get access to the playlist that we created for you guys to be able to play with. Okay, so there are a few different ways that you can get tracks into your library through streaming, right? So I'm gonna talk about Tidal first, right? If you go to tidal.com/Serato, you'll see 3 playlists that we've set up for you guys to start playing with. And also, if you go to soundcloud.com/Serato HQ, the same thing will happen. I'm gonna go here to Tidal to show you these playlists. So I've gone through and gone to that website, and there I have 3 playlists that are there. Serato Presents. There's headlining and redlining, great name. Also Come Alive, and there's also mixtape, right? Now, if you want these things to show up inside of Tidal, inside of Serato, the only thing you have to do is go here to this little heart here and favorite it. Once you favorite it and you restart Serato DJ Pro, those playlists will be there for you. And the same thing happens with SoundCloud as well. And actually, I'll just show you SoundCloud while we're here. So here with SoundCloud, I have a bunch of different playlists that are here. Again, the mixtape is here, Come Alive is here, and we also have headlining and redlining. As long as I favorite those and I go back inside of Serato DJ Pro and I'm using SoundCloud as my streaming service, those will also be available for me to be able to play and go do my thing. So here under Tidal, when I open it up in my library, I see that I have those playlists that are there, and I can go through and start to play my songs, and super easy, no problem, good to go. So if I want to create my own playlist, I can do that either through their websites, the Tidal website or the SoundCloud website, or through either one of their mobile apps. I'm going to go to the Tidal website and show you really quickly how I made a quick playlist of just a couple of songs, right? So here, going back to Tidal, I went here and clicked on New Playlist, and it gave me a blank slate to be able to work with. And then I started to go do some searching for songs that I liked. And I named my playlist Fire Joints, right? And under that, I just threw in a few songs. So I threw in a Disclosure song, a Jay-Z song, actually a few Jay-Z songs in here, just to kind of test it out and see how it works. Once I had those all set there, I went back to Serato, and I just did a refresh for Tidal. And once I did that refresh, Fire Joints popped up, and those songs are there, easy to be able to play with and good to go, right? So again, you can use our playlist. We have some really dope joints we put in there for you. We think our curation is pretty fresh, but you can curate your own playlist as well by going through that process on their website, creating the playlist, doing the refresh inside of Serato DJ Pro, and that will be there for you to play. You'll be good to go, right? And if you don't want to do the playlist thing, you just want to just find songs really quickly, what you can do is go next to the search tab inside of Serato DJ Pro or Lite, and there'll be a symbol either for Tidal or for SoundCloud. So if I click this here and I go to all, I can literally start just typing in names of artists or songs and things will start to populate. So I'm just gonna pop in Jay-Z real quick. And there we go, a bunch of them pop up. It initially found the tracks that I had inside of my playlist that I made, but then it populated a bunch of songs afterwards for me to be able to use. So again, you don't have to necessarily make a playlist. You can just do the search right there and just populate a bunch of songs that you want to be able to play with and get busy and go. All right, and one last thing. Let's say that you want to make a playlist inside of Tidal, but you don't want to go to the mobile app or to the website to do it. You can do it directly inside of Serato DJ Pro or DJ Lite. I'm gonna show you how to do this really quickly. So if you go to the add playlist sign right here, right next to your crates and your smart crates, you'll be able to make a new playlist. It shows up there. Now I'm just gonna name this Jay-Z, because I'm gonna just do some Jay-Z songs really quickly. So Jay-Z, and I've named it. And now I'm gonna go here and browse through Tidal and just type in Jay-Z. And a bunch of songs are gonna populate right away. And I can now start dragging songs into that playlist. Just random songs I'm gonna grab real quick. And now when I go to that playlist, all those songs are there, saved for me to be able to start playing and do my thing. Now, you'll notice that the BPM and the key aren't here. So I can analyze the songs by quickly just taking it and dragging it into a playing deck. And once it analyzes, gives a full overview of the song, you'll get the key of the song and also the BPM, and you'll start to play and do your thing. Really easy and good to go. And one last thing. Now, I've talked about this, and you might need a refresher on this to really understand how this works for both Tidal and for SoundCloud. Watch the stream over again, but what you can also do is go to the website, cerrado.com, and we're gonna have instructional videos that tell you how to be able to work with both of these different services for streaming and DJing. All right, so now let's talk about Serato Play. I'm super, super excited about this. This is the first time where you have full access to everything inside of Serato without having any hardware attached. No mixer, no controllers, your computer, and everything inside of Serato for you to be able to play with, right? Now, in 2.0, we introduced practice mode, and practice mode is really great. Gave you 2 playing decks, a crossfader, volume faders, cue points, loops, things that you can play with to be able to just do some practice mixing and get some things together for your gigs. But now if you want to take that a step further and actually play full sets with just your computer, you'll have Serato Play to be able to do that. Serato Play has, again, crossfaders, volume faders, but also includes EQs, filters, your full playing decks, and you also get 4 decks to play with if you want to, right, which is really incredible. All of the expansion packs that are available for Serato are available here. So if you want to do Flip, if you want to do Serato Video, you want to do any of the expansion packs, you can do those. Plus, you can record your mixes here too. You could not record your mixes with practice mode. Inside of Play, you can record your mixes. So if you're on a train, plane, bus, you want to go to the park and go hang out, or go to a cafe and sit down and work on a mix for SoundCloud or anything else, you can do that easily here, right, with Serato Play. All right, so all the things that I talked to you about Serato Play are available for you to purchase right now for $39. An incredible price point for everything inside of Serato DJ Pro, right at your fingertips, right on your computer without any controller or mixer to be able to use. Now, if you own the Serato DJ Suite, or are a subscriber to the Serato DJ Suite, or you subscribe to the Serato expansion packs, you'll be getting Play for free. That is so great. So if this is one of you guys out there, or a lot of you out there, only thing you need to do now is go download 2.1 and you'll be able to enable Serato Play and get busy. Serato Play is a part of a new subscription bundle called the Serato DJ Essentials. The Serato DJ Essentials is this: Serato DJ Pro, Play, Effects, Flip, and Pitch and Time DJ. And you can get this subscription for only $11.99 per month. So let's talk about how Serato Play works. I'm in the offline player right now. I have 1 deck set up. I'm gonna go to my Serato. I've already logged into my account. And when I get to my account, once it loads up, I'll go to My Products. And under My Products, I'm gonna see Serato Play there. I'm gonna activate it. So I go through, I activate it, and now I have it. I'm gonna get out of my Serato. And now I'm gonna go here to the expansion packs under the setup. I'm gonna make sure that Enable Serato Play is turned on. So I have that tick there. And now when I go to number 2 here for my offline player, I'm now gonna have full access to Serato Play. And when it opens up, I see 2 decks here. I see a crossfader. I see volume faders on both of the decks. I also have EQs and filters that are here. And all of my expansion packs, including Flip and my effects and Serato Video, are all here for me to be able to play and to be able to work with. As I said before, Serato Play is full access to Serato without having any hardware attached whatsoever. So I can take my computer anywhere I want to go and be able to play and do full mixes and even record. We have record here, so I can get busy with that as well. So let's walk through like a quick demo of how this works and flows in order to play. Now, if I go over under the second deck, there is a little tab that's here for the Serato Play settings. And here under the Play settings, I can turn on the Serato Play hotkeys. So I'm just gonna click this here. And if I wanna view what the hotkeys are, I can do View Keys, and a pop-up will show up, which will show me all the Serato Play hotkeys. So I can get really familiar with what the things I need to do with in terms of pressing certain buttons, and if I need to use Alt or Option, so on and so forth, it's all here for me to be able to play with, or to be able to learn how to play with. So I'm gonna close that out. And also here I have the option to be able to assign the crossfader. So if I'm doing 4-deck DJing, if I want to, I can assign the crossfader to either decks. In this instance, I'm just gonna stay with 1 deck and 2 deck, no 4-deck DJing, and just have it work really easily. I'm gonna close out of that, and here, I'm gonna move the crossfader by either using the mouse to move the crossfader around, or I can use some of these hotkeys. So if I use the left and right arrows, that will allow me to fade the crossfader from the left to right or right to left, depending on which way I wanna go. So I'm gonna move over here to the left, and if I press the space bar, I'll get the first track to start playing. I can use my cue points easily right there with the numbers. I can also start to do things like mess around with the EQs and filters. So I'm gonna take out some of the lows here by pressing the letter Z to start to fade out some of the low bass of the EQ. If I wanna bring it back up, I'll press A and get that back up. And the same thing happens with the other EQs, the mids and also with the highs. And I also have a filter that I can play around with. So I'm gonna use the letter F to do a high pass filter, and also use the letter V to come back and also do a low pass filter. Now I'm gonna use the return button to start the next track. And if I wanna get that to start to fade in, I can use the crossfader right? Pretty easy to be able to do. And if I want to, I can kind of start playing around a little bit. I can do immediate crossfade cuts. So you saw I was just playing around with tracks, using the crossfader, the EQs, the filter on each of the tracks to kind of just play around and make something happen. Again, this is full version of Serato DJ Pro as Serato Play without having any hardware connected. Now, again, as I said before, you have all your expansion packs available to you. So if you want to do things like Serato Video, you can start to do video by literally just clicking on the Serato Video tab, and video pops up for you to be able to start to play with very easily, right? If I want to do my effects, I have all my effects there, and I can go through all my different effects and start to utilize them as I'm playing. I can also have my sampler here as well, and I also have Serato Flip. If I want to do some flips, I can record them directly here. So again, full access to everything inside of Serato here with Serato Play. So we have done a full reset for all the pro trials, right? So if you want to go and try this out for 14 days, you have access to be able to do that now. Again, after the 14 days, you have to pay for it, and it's only 39 bucks. Such a great bargain for everything inside of Serato without being connected to hardware. Now, if you're a Lite user, unfortunately, we don't have a trial for you to be able to use. So you're gonna have to just go ahead and buy it. But for 39 bucks to have Serato DJ Lite with all of its functionality without any hardware connected, you're gonna be doing really, really great. The last thing to this, TIDAL and SoundCloud, as we said before, are streaming services available in both Serato DJ Pro and also in Serato DJ Lite as of right now. So if you don't want to use your own tracks in your library, you can go through either one of those subscription services with either the free trial for 1 month or if you have the paid subscription for it and be able to DJ those songs through Serato Play without having any hardware connected. So you have millions and millions of songs available to you right on your laptop, just through streaming. Search the songs, drop them in, play, or make sure you use our playlists that are in SoundCloud and also in TIDAL to get started if you want to start playing as well. All right, so we gave away some licenses in the beginning. We asked a quick trivia question. Hopefully some of you guys were able to win the Serato DJ Suite. We're gonna ask one more here right now. So we're gonna give away 5 Serato DJ Suite licenses. The question is this: name what streaming services are now available in Serato DJ Lite and Serato DJ Pro. One more time. Name the streaming services that are now available in Serato DJ Lite and Serato DJ Pro. Go. All right, so I hope some of you guys got a chance to win the Serato DJ Suite from the question we just asked about streaming in Serato. Remember, TIDAL and SoundCloud are now available for streaming inside of Serato DJ Pro and inside of Serato DJ Lite. Let's move on to the Rane 72. We've got a great update for the mixer, and I'm gonna walk through some of those things that you've been requesting, and now they're here inside the mixer. In particular, a lot of you have been asking for post-fader effects for the Serato effects with the Rane 72 mixer. That is now here. So really quickly, just kind of walking through that with you for what it does. If you want to do an echo or a delay or any type of other timed effect, you can now have that work post-fader for the volume faders and also for the cross-fader with the Rane 72. Previously, they were pre-faders, so you couldn't do that. The only way you could do a post-fader effect was by using the flex effect inside the Rane 72. Now you can do that with the with the effects inside of Serato DJ Pro, the internal effects. So just a really quick demonstration of that. So I have an echo set up here inside of the Serato effects. And if I turn that on, I can adjust the amount that I want to have for the effect and also the amount of beats that I want it to go for. So I'll have it set here for, pardon me here really quick, there we go. I have it set for a half of a beat. And when I choose the paddle for the effect, now I have post-fader effects. The Serato effect doing that, right? And I can change that. That's 1 beat, a 1/4 of a beat, 1/8 of a beat, so on and so forth. Pretty dope, right? So I can also do that with a delay as well. So I have the delay here. Sounds very similar to the echo, but not as much of the trail off with it, right? And I can also do that with this spiral up echo as well, or spiral echo up. So pretty cool. Again, post-fader effects available for the Rane 72 using the Serato DJ effects, Serato DJ Pro effects, incredible, right? And again, you can always do combinations of things, right? So if you want to do, let's say, with the flex effect, let's choose, there we go. Maybe I want to do a, say, filter with the flex effect. So it's doing that kind of up and down of the filter, and then I can add in the Serato effect with it as well. Let me bring that down here. So now I have a really interesting effect going on. And when I post fader, pull the fader down, it continues to do that. And also with the crossfader too, as well. So again, having that combination of those effects here on the Rane 72 is really powerful. Now adding on that post fader effect. Now, a couple other things that are happening with the mixer that have been added on. There's improved power response time and overall performance. So I can kind of finger drum a lot better and be on time. So here, as the song is playing, I'm not a finger drummer, but I'm just gonna play around a little bit. Right, so it just feels really good, it's responsive, it catches on really quickly. A thing that a lot of people have been asking for, especially a lot of you battle DJs, you people in the competitions who want to be able to hit something and it responds right away. Improvement really great here with the pads, right? So we got that stuff happening. We also have added on the 3/4 timing for the internal echo effect for the flex effect. So if I go to here and I change this back to the echo here, and I go to change the parameter for the time for the echo, I have a half here, and as I turn it, now I get to 3/4. A lot of people have been asking for 3/4, and now it's here with the echo for the flex effect, which is really cool. We also have it set where now when you are in your cues, you can see the name of the cues on the screen directly. So my first cue is Q1, the second cue is kick, and the third one is snare, and I can see them visibly here. Previous, you would only see numbers of the cue points, cue point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, just as the numbers by themselves, right? Here, anything that I type in to Serato DJ Pro will show up here on the screen, which is really great to be able to see. The same thing goes for the sampler as well. If you have your name of your samples, whether it's be like an air horn or some other type of one shot, you can have the name of that sample show up on the screen. And also for the beat jumps. I know a lot of you people use beat jump out there. For the beat jump, they've added in now where you can actually see if you're going by half or by double time with your beat jumps. Previously, it was just numbers of the auto loops there, so you didn't know what you were doing when you're using the beat jump function. Now you can visibly see it here on the screen, so it helps you a bit to know how far you're jumping back or forward in the track if you're using the beat jump feature inside of Serato DJ Pro. So again, so many great things that they've been able to update with the mixer. There's like a chock full long list of things they've also added on for it. I'm not gonna go into it because there's so many of them. If you go inside of the comments right now, there's a link that shows you where on the blog on the Serato site is the list of all the features that have been updated for the Rane 72. Check that out. If you own this mixer, make sure you do the update for it and get busy with the post fader effects. Super dope, get busy. All right, we're almost done, but we have a couple more things to be able to talk about before we get out of here. The next thing is this. This controller right here. This is the Mixars PRIMO controller. And as you see, I'm holding it with one hand. It's super light, but it's super sturdy. It's built really well. The sound card on it is really incredible. So I'm gonna turn around the back here, and you can see. So it's got your XLR cables to be able to go out. It's got your master RCAs as well. It's got quarters for your booth. This will allow you to be able to do DVS if you have the DVS expansion pack to be able to work with. So you can connect your turntables to this and still be able to do control vinyl to be able to scratch, cut, and play and use this as your mixer. It has a combo jack here for the mic, so you have XLR and you also have quarter. It has one USB port here and then power here, and here goes your power button, right? The platters on this are really great. They feel really great. They're super smooth. They're super responsive. They catch right away when you're going to cut, scratch, backspin, so on and so forth. The performance pads are all really great, RGB, so they show up on all the colors for all the different features that you want to be able to work with. So your hot cues, your rolls, your slicer, your sampler, your cue loop, your manual loop, your loop slicer or slicer loop, pardon me, and also your pitch play. All those things are right here. A dedicated loop section here, so you can do all of your auto loops right away. You also have your needle search that's here. So what I like about this is that the needle search is close to here. So instead of having to go to the top of the controller to do needle search, you have it right here to be able to get to the point you want to be at and then start to be able to cut right away and play with your platters, which is really cool. Great crossfaders, super butter, super smooth. Same thing with the volume faders. You have your EQ section. And you also have here a section for your effects that you can use with the knob here. You have noise, filter, echo, and crush, and they all sound really, really good. But if you want to use the Serato effects, up here you have all of them available to you. So you have for your multi-effects, 1, 2, and 3, you can select the effects by holding on Shift and then choosing the effect that you want to be able to choose and to be able to play with it. Or if you're doing a single effect, then you can have the effect and then all the parameters with the effect to be able to change here as well. You have a browsing section here, so you can browse through your library. You can load songs into the decks really easily and be able to play. And you also have the ability to be able to play with 4 decks. Now, granted, you see 2 channel faders that are here, but you have the option by holding Shift to be able to get to deck 3 and also to deck 4, which will then be controlled with the volume faders and cross faders here as well. This controller is really great. It's selling at a great price point. I'm not gonna give you the price right now, but make sure you look out for it. So this is a really, really incredible controller. It has a lot of features for a great price point. This is plug and play with Serato DJ Pro. So if you're already a Pro license owner, you literally plug in and you're playing and you're doing your thing, you're rocking. For you mobile DJs, if you guys are doing a lot of like moving around, even wedding DJs, this is a great controller for you to be able to use. Thank you Mixars for making such a great controller. We're looking forward to seeing people play with this in the future, available now. So let's wrap this up. Let's do a quick recap and summary of what we talked about. The first thing is this: Serato DJ Lite 1.1 and Serato DJ Pro 2.1 are available for you to download right now. Go do that. Inside of both of these drops are this: streaming is now available inside of Serato DJ Pro and Serato DJ Lite. We have streaming services with TIDAL and SoundCloud. Millions of songs available for you to be able to DJ with at the tip of your fingertip as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi. We also have added on Serato Play. This is our expansion pack, which is brand new, which allows you to have full capability of playing with Serato without any hardware attached. No mixer, no controllers, just you and your computer, and full functionality of Serato. Crossfader, volume faders, EQs, filters, all the expansion packs, recording, Serato video, everything right there on your computer without having any hardware attached. That's Serato Play. $39 available for you to purchase right now. Also, we have updates for the Rane 72 mixer. We talked about it just now, but just a quick recap. We have now post-fader effects on the Rane 72 for the Serato internal effects. So for all your echoes and your delays and all those kind of timed effects, you can do post-fader effects with the volume fader and the cross-fader now with this new update. And a couple other things they've added on too. Remember, go to the comments. There's a link there that will take you to the blog post, which will show you all of the detailed add-ons that they've done with this new drop for the 72 with that update, okay? We also have support for the Mixars PRIMO controller. The controller is really great, super light, super sturdy, incredible sound card in it. All the pads feel great. The actual platters feel really great to be able to play with, really great effects on board. Mixars did a great job with this controller. If you're looking for a new controller, this is a great option for you. And lastly, if you want to do another free trial, we've set up 14 days for you to go in and try with Serato Play and also with Serato DJ Pro. So play around with it, see if you like it. And if you want to do the purchases, again, Serato Play is going to be $39 for you to be able to purchase after the 14-day free trial. All right? And also, if you don't have a subscription to TIDAL or to SoundCloud, you can do 1 month of free service with either one of those platforms to be able to get a chance to test it, play around with it, see how you like it, and then from there, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll have access to it in Serato DJ Lite, Serato DJ Pro, and also Serato Play at any given point in time. Song requests, things you want to look up, different genres you want to start to explore, all that music is available to you between both of those platforms, okay? And also remember, for all the stuff for Serato Play, for things with streaming, we have different tutorials that are going to be online for you to be able to watch. Now, I know we covered a lot here, and some things might have gone over maybe a little bit too quick for you to catch up on. Go to the website, check out the tutorials, watch them. They give full detail on how to use Serato Play and also how to use streaming inside of Serato DJ Pro and Serato DJ Lite, okay? A lot of stuff. We're done, thank God, but we got some treats for you. My boys, Mr. DJ D-Struck, Mr. Sonny James, are gonna come up and rock here on the Rane 72 and show you exactly how the post-fader effects work with the new 72 update. And we got someone else special coming up too. I'm not gonna name a name, but he came a long distance to be able to rock with you guys. He's a super dope DJ. Make sure you stay tuned. Again, my name's OP. I'm here at Serato, and make sure you download Serato DJ Pro 2.1 and also Serato DJ Lite 1.1 right now. Peace.
It's on its way to the top. Step up front, you dig? Get down with the bus stop. Bus stop. Bus stop. What you say? What you say? What you say? Drop top, coupe, Dodge Range drops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge Range drops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. When I'm on the beat, I make it on. When I'm on the beat, I make it on. When I'm on the beat, I make it on. When I'm on the beat, I make it on. When I'm on the beat, I make it on. When I'm on the beat, when I'm on the beat, when I'm on the beat, I make it on.
West side, baby, do what you do. West side, west side, west side, west side, baby, do what you do. West side, west side, baby, do what you do. Slow down. Like you tryna make your ass fall off. Hella thick, I wanna smash, come on now. Speed up, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal, gas pedal. And you already know me, S-A-G-E. Gas pedal, gas pedal. Black money, let them hoes say amen. I'm just tryna make it clear, boy, Ray-Bans. I'm a great man, whoa, say friend. I play a whole late night DJ, man. Room full of boppers, tell them give me topper. Beat it up, 911, hit the coppers. I'm S-A-G-E, who would like to know? B545, large me in your throat. West side, baby, do what you do. 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 West side, baby, west side, baby, west side, baby, do what you do. We out.